Our team coverage now with how this will impact restaurants and bars. Channel 2's Sally Mamdou live along Washington Avenue, where a lot of people like to dine out and hang out. Sally?
And Jacob, I got to set the scene for you here in a little bit. When this press conference was happening, the co-owners of Urban Eats were just glued to the TV watching it. And then the moment they heard that their restaurant would have to be shut down, I mean, you can't describe the look on their faces. They were obviously understand, but they're going to be impacted by this. And joining me live right now is one of the owners here. And tell me about just how it felt when you heard that.
Well, it's been a long day, first of all.
Yeah.
Secondly, it's devastating for our business financially as it relates to my partner and I. This is a business that we dreamt about for years, that we have invested all of our life savings in opening. We're not a corporation. We're two local people trying to provide great food in a cool environment to people in Houston.
Yeah.
And we want to take care of our people and our staff. So it's very tough because you have this heart drop, but at the same time, you want to take care of the people that support us, like our customers. We don't want them to be sick. We don't want to hurt them. We don't want to put their health in jeopardy. But at the same time, we have all of these things. And I'm sorry, I'm very emotional right now because it's more, and it's more not just for us, but hundreds and thousands of businesses across Houston. This is going to impact them in a way that means losing their businesses, possibly losing their homes. Our home is tied to this business. Our vehicles, thank God we don't have any car payments anymore, but in reality, it's devastating.
And you were telling me about your staff, right? You're gonna have
my staff. I mean, I forget about that, and I apologize because I'm thinking about me, unfortunately, right now, and I shouldn't be. I should be thinking more about the welfare of these people. And we talked earlier about that. I mean, these are 34 employees that rely on our business to feed their families, to pay their rent, to take care of what they need to take care of. So, I mean, clearly, we are trying to do everything that we can to maintain our operations, and that's what we have to do. I mean, we're going to do curbside, we're going to do all of the things, delivery, through all of the channels we have available to us, but in the reality of the whole big picture, you think about what it costs to operate a business. I mean, our margins are so thin. 10% incredibly healthy, 5% maybe. Us, we've never made money here. We have always just continued forward based on breaking even, and today we have to make a big decision. We have to figure out what we're going to do.
And I know I've talked to you, your business already suffered a drop. Was it 50% drop in revenue?
Yeah, clearly 50% over the weekend. Our business, we've maintained a healthy breakfast and lunch business, which is interesting to me. I think people are coming out in the day, but at night, our business has just gone. Look at the restaurant.
Yeah.
I mean, we have 3 great loyal customers at the bar right now, but in reality, you think about right now, we would be full. We would have a full restaurant right now. So,
do you think the curbside service is going to be enough to keep your business afloat?
We're going to do everything we can, and we pray that it will. But in reality, we say 10% of our business is to-go business. If we can push it to 30% during this tough time, great, but my operating costs are 30%. Yeah. So how do I pay my staff? How do I pay my product suppliers? How do I maintain good quality of goods? How do I maintain my brand? How do I maintain my staff? Like, there are a million questions on how we're going to do this, and we've been thinking about it. We are up all night.
Yeah.
We are trying to figure out, how do we take care of our customers? How do we take care of our employees? How do we take care of our vendors? How do we take care of all of the things that we have to do as a business operator? And everyone in Houston needs to understand that there's so much that goes into operating a small business.
Thank you so much. Appreciate your time. Certainly devastating, but they understand the reasoning, but certainly it's going to impact their bottom line absolutely, as you just heard. Guys, back to you.
Sally, that was such a compelling interview, and as we were listening to him speak about his business, we could feel so many small business owners in this city thinking and feeling and articulating the same thing. What happens now? You know, this is a great big unknown. How do we now transform our business to fit the need and to be able to provide for our community and still for the people that we employ?
Hey guys.
Certainly very difficult for a lot of the people here. We've spent most of the day here with these co-owners, and there's just no plans for the future. This is not something that they saw coming. They survived Hurricane Harvey out here, and so they managed to keep their doors open during that. They survived that storm, but this was something that just came out of nowhere for a lot of them, and they tell me that tonight is going to be a lot of planning for what's to come tomorrow, for what's to come for those 15 days, because those are crucial to their bottom line. Dominique.
Dominique said it so well. That conversation, what was happening there, everybody who owns a business, everybody who works at a business, a restaurant like that, having the same kind of conversation and reaction.
And Sally, I know that you're going to be heading down the street over to B&B Butchers, talking to Ben Berg very, very soon. And it's just going to be interesting to hear everybody's take and what they plan on doing next. And we really appreciate you giving him the time that you did for him to be able to articulate how he feels. I think we all feel his sense of frustration and anxiety and concern during this time, and we'll all figure out a way to get through it, but certainly these are questions and thoughts that everybody's having right now. Sally.
Thank you so much, Sally. And more
Absolutely
business.
You can definitely sympathize with him.
Yes.
Absolutely. You can sympathize with him all day. We spend the day with him all day covering this story today because of the other states having the bars and the restaurants closed. And you can simply just feel how scared he was about this announcement. And when it came, when we were out here, we watched it all together, and his heart just dropped because that is his livelihood. This is how he makes his money.
That's right. Sally, thank you very much.